Hey, this is Danny, and welcome back to my cobblestone box in the deep dark. You might have guessed by what I'm carrying in my hand that we are going to the Nether today, because I am kind of stuck. I mean, I do have my Nether wart, and I've got soul sand and netherrack from my sludge boiler, but I was troubled a little bit about the idea of going to the Nether because the portal in the Nether is going to take us back to the overworld. And because our deep dark portal is inside of a cobblestone or a bedrock box, we'd lose all this stuff and we wouldn't be able to get back here without making an extremely expensive portal to the deep dark. But then I just realized we can set up a portal inside the bedrock box. So, duh. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but anyway. I have a few main goals that I want to accomplish by going to the Nether. Of course, we want to get some blaze rods. I'm planning on setting up a grinder by a blaze spawner because I can't actually make a spawner yet because I need some emeralds. And so I'm basically going to kind of box in a spawner, a blaze spawner, and set up a grinder there, a MFR grinder. And I want to set up a quarry there so that we can get some nether resources like quartz and cobalt and that sort of fun stuff. And then I also want to kill a few imps so that we can get some leather. That's a pretty easy source of leather. They have a lot of hearts, so they're kind of hard to kill, but they're passive, so it's easy enough. And then I want to come back here, get some potions set up, and then cure our zombie villager that we have in a so I created this work table. If you've never used a work table before, they're pretty freaking awesome, and they're actually pretty cheap too. It's just a crafting table, a book, and a chest. I don't know where I got the books, but I had 3 books. I must have gotten them from the House of Darkness because I have no source of leather. But anyway, I had 3 books. I used one of them to create the work table, and the other 2 I'm going to use to make this grinder. This Mine Factory loaded grinder. I've already made the invar sword for it, as you can see. We have the books. I'm going to make a machine frame, which requires a tin gear, and actually we need 3 tin gears. And the easiest way to make a tin gear, now we don't have that, is to use a iron ingot in the middle and then 4 tin gears around it. We can grab 3 of those. And this work table, it has an inventory like a chest, but it's a pretty small inventory, but it's workable. And it remembers the recipes that you craft. So if we want to create another invar sword, we just click here and it will do this, and then it'll pull the stuff from inventory. So like just now, you saw me create 3 tin gears. I just pulled those out of inventory. And then we can right click on it to make it remember a recipe. What I tend to do, and of course this is pre-ME system. Once we get an ME system set up, I wouldn't really use something like this anymore. But what I'll usually do is have a few of these guys set up for different functions. And right now I guess we'll be using this one to make our MFR machines. So let's see, we actually already have everything we need for this. So there we have it, we have our grinder. Woohoo! And I am going to make a couple more of these furnace generators. So we are ready to go. We've got our quarry, we've got our grinder, I've got 4 furnace generators, I've got a whole bunch of coal, I've got 2 diamond chests, a whole bunch of charcoal in here. I'm even bringing my portable tank so we can fill that up with lava. We may as well. Got some extra armor because these are almost dead. So here we go. Oh boy. Kind of in the open here in a visceral heap. A visceral heap biome. Oh. What are these guys? Burning blossoms. Those guys hurt when you try to break them, or when you touch them. Some ash cloud. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to waypoint our portal. And I actually might grab a bucket of this because we can use this. This is blood. And basically works just like water in the overworld. So you can actually basically have water in the Nether, which we may want for our portal. I mean for our our quarry. Because when the BC factory quarry hits lava, it will stop working in that area. So I'm just going to kind of protect our portal a little bit here. I'm not going to make a big base or anything like that, but just to kind of keep things from blowing up. Keep things from blowing it up. Mostly ghasts. Which I have not heard a single ghast yet. That's interesting. We've been here now for a minute or so. I have not yet heard a ghast. I am not complaining about that. I'm just saying. It's kind of interesting. Being in the Nether without being able to fly. But as soon as one of those stupid bats comes after me, I'm gonna kill it. And then I'll be able to fly. And I'll have fire resistance. Tank. I cannot believe I haven't heard a ghast yet. Okay, then we'll pick it up with our wrench. It's easy enough. And then I'm going to look for a good place to set up our quarry. We're going to want to be up high. That's not cobalt, is it? Oh, that's right. We're in Direwolf 20. There are no nether ores here. That means all this blue stuff that I'm seeing is cobalt. Holy crap, there's a lot of it. Here's our leather. Pretty sure these guys are totally passive. Yep. They're basically pigs. Nether pigs. Ah, stupid knockback. But they have a lot of hearts. Takes a lot to kill them. Alright, we got some leather finally. Oh. I found a fortress. Yay. Oh, and my first ghast. All this time that I've been here, I haven't seen a single ghast yet. Oh boy. Whoa. Ah. Sucks when you can't fly. Come on, come on. Oh boy. That wasn't very smart. I would like to get a ghast here, but even if I did kill him... Oh, there's another fortress over there. Look at that. Put that in the middle. That way when it hits lava, it'll turn the lava into obsidian. It actually works just like water. It's nether water, basically. And we'll let that go. Actually, I'm going to waypoint this to make sure we don't lose it. Alright, I wouldn't mind getting some wither skeletons here too. For some necrotic bones. Jeez. This thing is too fast with netherrack. It's like I can't control it. Uh-oh. We got an overworld skeleton and a wither skeleton. I hate that combination. I should try to remember I've got these throwing knives. Oh, and a blaze. But I don't think there's a spawner. It's just a blaze. Oh, this is crazy. What is that? Thorn vines. Sounds painful. Oh, I can be a blaze now. Awesome, I can fly. And have fire resistance. What are you doing down there? Come on up. If I hit you, you're gonna fall, and then... Oh, there's a blaze spawner down there. Oh boy, it's really out in the open though, which is gonna make it a bit... Oh! A bat just exploded. Alright, I am... Whoa! Crap. I think I'm going to morph. I haven't really been using the morph mod at all. But I think this might be a good time to change that. The only problem with being a blaze is the smoke. But you can fly and you have fire resistance, which is really nice in the Nether. Oh gosh, look at them all. Crap, it's too hard to see. In fact, I'm afraid I'm gonna hit a zombie pigman because I can't see what I'm doing. And I know there's one down there. You know what? I'm just gonna come up to him and hit him with my sword. Wow, they're not hurting me at all. Wow, that's pretty cool. I thought I would actually get some hit damage, even without the fire. Look at them all! Holy crap! Some blaze powder, but no blaze rods. That's interesting. The grinder will kill mobs within a 5x5 radius. So what I need to do is I need to make it so that they can't spawn anywhere except within a 5x5 radius. And this area happens to be 5x5. Well, 5x4. So I'll extend it a little bit and there's another spawner. Look at that. It's a little quieter over here. I might actually do this over here. Sucks not being able to see. But it's a trade-off. I get flight. Flight and fire resistance. And as a trade-off, I can't see very well. I can't see you guys. Okay, nothing, huh? Just some stupid bones. Necrotic bones would be nice. Alright, is it facing the right way? Yes, it is. Put the chest. Oh boy. Okay, let's give it some power right away. Because those guys are actually within range already, right now. If only I could see what I was doing. Piece of coal in there that I got from the wither bot, or from the wither skeleton. Alright, I just killed one. Oh, and it used the blaze rod for power. Okay. I guess that'll work for now. Because I don't have a chest set up. Alright, there we go. So it actually killed them all. Maybe we don't even need to enclose this area. And if we miss a few, it's not really a big deal. And we've got essence. Alright, oh, I forgot to make tanks. Oh, crap. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. We only got one blaze rod out of that? What the heck? Uh-oh. As long as I move, I can see just fine. Where is that ghast? Oh, there you are. What? How did I not? Alright, now I can be a ghast too. Did I get any? Did I get the ghast tier? There's a ghast tier over here and I can't get to it because those stupid spiders. There it is. Yay! I got it. Those things are nasty. They're huge, and when you kill them, they spawn a whole bunch of those little spiders. But whatever. I got my ghast tier. So I found my quarry. I can recognize it by the blood, but I can't get to it because I'm a ghast. I mean, because I'm a blaze rod. Yes, I am a blaze rod. Look at me, I am a blaze rod. Because I'm a blaze, I cannot go in the water without hurting myself, or in the blood. So I have to find a different way to get up there. So my trip to the Nether so far has been pretty lucrative. I've already managed to get 2 necrotic bones. And usually I have to kill a ton of frickin' wither skeletons before I get necrotic bones. But I only killed a few of them, and there were 2 in a row. There were 2 in a row that I killed that dropped necrotic bones. So that was pretty exciting. I've got lots of glowstone. I already brought a bunch of it home when I went home to get some tanks. We've got 19 blaze rods in here already. I've got those too. I brought a few of those home. I think I brought like 6 or 7 of them home. And we've got almost 2 full tanks of essence, mob essence. 1 16 millibuckets and then 1 56. So once these 2 tanks are full, I'm actually gonna head back to the base and see what we've got. And we should be able to do quite a few of the upgrades that I've been trying to do. And one of the things I want to do when we get back home is the spawner isn't perfect. I need to put blocks around it, but this is really a temporary spawner. I actually broke down 1 blaze spawner that we're going to bring home with us and set up a more controlled blaze spawner. But anyway, I'm going to cure a zombie villager so that we can get some emeralds. Oh, I've got quite a few ghast tiers too. I've got 4 of them, and I brought 2 of those home already too. Come on. The ghast tiers we're going to need for safari nets mostly, for spawners. Oh, we got another wither skeleton here. Oh, 2 ghast tiers. This is crazy. Like almost every ghast I'm killing, I'm getting ghast tiers from. Oh crap. Sickly skeleton. Oh boy. And if I die, then I'll go back home and get some extra stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, bats everywhere. Come on, man. Look at that. All of a sudden there's bats all over the place. And I went to a dead end. Oh, a creeper. Another creeper. I forgot what they're called. But they are freaking crazy. They hardly give you any warning. And then they blow up, see? I didn't catch that though. What was the name? What's your name again? Nitro Creeper. And even at that distance it took it took that much damage. There we go, and the skeleton's gone. Our mob essence tanks are full. So I'm ready to tear this thing down. And check out what we got. 12 sulfur, 31 blaze rods. And that's besides all the blaze rods I got from killing blazes myself. These are from treasure bags. We got a couple of treasure bags and I ended up getting 3 ender pearls, a diamond, potion of slowness, iron sword. So we made out pretty well, man. That's our first trip to the Nether was quite a success, despite the death. one death at our first Nether trip actually isn't too bad. Take these guys down. So our quarry wasn't quite as successful. We got 1 ardite, 1 cobalt, 40 nether quartz. I got a lot more than that just manually. 2 obsidian and then a bunch of soul sand and netherrack. It's a pretty small area though, so it's not terribly surprising. Did we make it all the way down? Oh, look at this. There's some cobalt right here. Look at this. It's a wither jockey. I've never seen a wither jockey before. It's pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna stand up here. What? What? Oh, he was suffocating. Alright, I'm gonna stand up here and switch back into me to get rid of this particle effect. Oh, there he goes. Alright, let's check out our total loot from the Nether. We got a diamond, strangely, an iron sword. That was a little weird. A bunch of gold coins, lots of glowstone. I've got 4 stacks in here. I've got a couple stacks in there. I think we've got about 6 stacks of glowstone altogether. We have 3 ender pearls, a potion of slowness, a bunch of nether quartz, 60 there. Oh, and I haven't even yeah, we're gonna end up with 36 ingots of cobalt. So 40 blaze rods, 7 gas tiers. We've got we have 32 buckets of essence, so we're now going to be able to spawn pretty much whatever we want. And I think we've got enough ender pearls now to make a safari net. Why don't we cure our zombie villager? I have a zombie villager in a safari net. This guy right here. And find a good place for him where he won't hurt us or himself. I'll respawn him. Right here, which is going to be our future trading post, I guess. For now. And then I'm going to pick him up in a permanent safari net, and we can spawn that's a crazy tree. We can that's weird. We can spawn villagers over our smeltery and get emeralds. Or if we get one with good trades, we'll do that. So, okay, so I'm gonna have to make myself a potion table, and I will be right back when we're ready to cure our zombie villager. Alright, here we go. Boom. Oh, and he's got armor too. Alright. Did I get him? I don't know if I did. Yep, I did. Yay, he's tall. Alright, pretty soon we're gonna have a villager in there. Hopefully it'll be a good one. If not, we'll just spawn more. Give him a little headroom, why not? Well, it took forever, but we finally got a villager. He's the Tinker's Construct villager. Not exactly what I wanted, but we can always stick him in a spawner and make more. So we have a source. So we will have a source of emeralds very soon, which is really the only thing we are short of right now. We've got some ender pearls. We have a source of ender pearls. Well, of course, we have every ore we could ever need, and there's plenty more because we're in the deep dark. We've got all our nether supplies now. We even have leather. Leather from the nether. Where is that? Right here. We've got a skeleton outside our door. I don't know where these guys are coming from. Whoa, he snuck up on me. Little brat. Aw. My XP fell. Heart canisters, which will give us extra hearts. It's just the heart, the necrotic bone, a jeweled apple, and an empty canister, which is just some tin or aluminum. So, and I hope you join me next time when we will do some spawning, and we're actually going to build a pasture downstairs, down in the cavern. That's really going to be one of our first tasks, to kind of start to claim some land down there. I've got a whole bunch of fences made up already, and we've got a grass block and some dirt. We're basically going to build kind of a corridor, and then a big open grassy area with lots of lighting and maybe a couple trees to make it look nice. And the idea is that we want to spawn horses, because that's what's going to spawn here in the chaparral biome. And that'll give us a source of leather that'll be a little bit more, and then plus it'll just look nice. It'll kind of brighten things up in here in the deep dark a little bit, and that'll be kind of the beginnings of our base. And we're gonna kind of start building a fortress in that area, which is going to be a very tall fortress that is going to reach the ceiling, or at least there's going to be some pillars that are going to reach the ceiling. I'm thinking like 2 pillars and like a few balconies, and I've got a few interesting ideas as far as how I'm going to do this, but it's going to involve I'm going to try to make it kind of fit the theme of the deep dark, but at the same time to kind of brighten it up a little bit and make it seem claimed, like it's ours. It's gonna be our fortress, our claim of the deep dark. So, hey. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.